Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. Monday night prime time is underway. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. Racing down the left side. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That upright. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. A gain of 14.
Now a carry by Irving. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, he wasn't the absolute last line of defense, but with the type of athlete this receiver is, not hard to think the sweep could have turned into a big play if the tackle's not made right there.
Here's the give to Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, they take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
From the red zone now.
1st down, Buccaneers.
This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Irving here from the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one's good to Godwin. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
180! What's up?
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Lions 2-yard.
Gets it again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, Try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Lions 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to Sam Laporta. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves into the 48.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1 yard.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Goff off the play action. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Goff to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Lions first down.
Gibbs now from the gun.
24-yard line.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And goal to go.
Gibbs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Second and
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a...
The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
brings up third and goal.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And he's going to have this a step or 2 shy of the first down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Lions, 1st down.
1st down throw from Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. 1st down from the 42. They're going to throw again. Goff still has some space inside the 35. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work it to the 20. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers 20-yard line.
180.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
180.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
120.
4th down, Goff throwing. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
The kicker on
If you're going to
for the
complete
extra
that one
point.
successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
You need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Over first and
The
10.
Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
and a yard.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Intended for Mike Evans.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip across the NFL starts now in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And this is Javonte Williams. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys go on to take it. They win by 13. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Anthony Richardson. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Raymond on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Jukes away from one. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down, looking for options. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
And off the play fake, here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Last play sent him back across midfield. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Goff to the air now. That one's complete over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Buccaneers, 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's got room to roam. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers start their 2nd half with some needed points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Big strike here to Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Lions, 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down.
Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Smith on the tackle.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites
and he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a third-quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 21.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And a 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd.
Buccaneers.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. 1st down throw from Goff. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. First down from the 42.
Hey, kill!
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here goes tonight! White 20!
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run from White. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for it with White. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
That's good for a first down.
First down, here's Baker. Downfield by Otten. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
180!
White trying this straight ahead. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Baker now off the play fake. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good!
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
180.
On first down, it's gone. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And a Lions first down.
Like 20.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Moore. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to throw again. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
No gain on the
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions in range for a game-winning score. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10. Running it with Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This one from 42 yards out. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Clock running as we approach our final minute.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw. Oh, man, this is Evans. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. And this is another incompletion. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That one's good to Godwin. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Baker throwing again.
First down, Tampa Bay.
And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown!
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Raymond on the return. He dodged the tackle. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.